Hey everybody, welcome back to Lettermen Row. It is defensive backs week, and now Jordan Fuller is suddenly not in the Ohio State secondary anymore. I don't even know what to do. The captain, multi-year starter, is now with the Rams. Jordan, thanks for joining us. Hope everything's going well for you.
For sure, it's going great. Just waiting for this season, getting ready, but excited to talk about my guys.
Is it weird that we're talking about the Ohio State secondary and you are no longer part of it?
It is a little weird, but just being away and stuff, and having some time removed, it definitely feels a little less weird. I feel a little bit disconnected right now, which is a little sad sometimes. But yeah, I'm guys.
All right, well, let's make you feel connected. We've been talking about this guy being your heir apparent to slide into that role at safety for the last couple of years, Josh Proctor. You've got to know him well. You've spoken to me before very highly about his athleticism and what he can bring. What is it about Josh Proctor that he could be the next guy in line there?
Honestly, when you look at Josh, there's not like a single weakness, in my opinion. I know I'm biased. That's my bro, but I don't really see a weakness in his game. You name it, he'll do it. He's so rangy, has all the ball skills in the world, but also a willing tackler, as you guys have seen, and a smart player too. And I'm excited to see him get in a little leadership role as well. So yeah, just a lot of growth from him the past few years, but it should be exciting.
When you finally get that opportunity to do it the first time, you went through it, like you have to learn, and there's so much responsibility at that position that you play. The first time you have to do it, and you're the starter. What is it like? What does it take to get to that point?
Honestly, I just think it takes focus, and knowing like during the week, you're going to be the one that's counted on. There's a different kind of pressure that comes with that, but I honestly think he's more than ready. I mean, he's had a big role for us. He would come in on like every third down, sometimes first and second down too. I mean, he's played great, so I'm not worried at all.
All right, plenty of clips there from him getting involved last year. If Jordan Fuller gives the seal of approval, you know that Josh Proctor can probably get it done. Let's see why right now. Let's roll the tape. All right, Jordan, so you look at this. Josh Proctor, he's getting out there. This is early on. This is season opener last year. Deep ball. These have got a safety written all over it, right?
Sure. Yeah, I think they're in a little man-free concept right here, and Josh's job is just to basically have his eyes on the quarterback and go make a play. And if you tell him that,
I think when we saw this early on last year, though, Jordan, we thought, well, maybe Josh Proctor's going to be out there a lot more often. And I know he had some injuries and some other things, but I think this is why people are so excited for him. This kind of running across the field and making big plays.
Oh yeah, I mean, this is what he does. Throughout all camp, I know guys were talking about it. He was like leading the whole team in takeaways, and this is just what he does, just on a consistent basis. Athletic, so athletic, crazy, but yeah, he read the quarterback perfectly right here. Too bad the quarterback stared down his receiver. That's a huge.
That's the mistake, right? You give a safety that cue.
Exactly, and you could tell like Josh already knew even before the quarterback let go of the ball. He knew where the ball was going, so he got a great break, and then the diving catch just to cap it off was the best part. I know I was one of the first over there to go celebrate with him. But,
for somebody who's gone through this, like you have, obviously the student section's not full there. It's the end of a game. You guys won in a blowout fashion, but what's the importance of just making maybe that first interception, that first big play in your career at any time when it comes?
I think it's huge. It's kind of like a moment where it's like, because you practice and make plays, but when you make a play in the shoe, it just means so much more. And it's just like, yeah, I'm here and I belong. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I know that had to feel really good for him.
All right, so they're not always going to be easy, right? You got this one. He makes that right play. It's not the diving one. You think this catch would be a lot easier, right? I can only imagine what the film room was like when this happens. he's got the first like sort of kind of one he wants back.
Yeah. He was definitely kicking himself for this one. I know he didn't expect for the quarterback to throw it exactly right to him, so he wasn't even like looking at the ball at the time. So yeah, it was just one of those plays. But I know he's wishing for that one back. He might have been able to do something with that one too.
And he gets 2 chances. I remember asking him about this after the a couple days after the game. Like, you going to get on the jugs machine or what's the deal? Because 2 picks. You're a young guy trying to make a big play. So like, what does Jordan Fuller say to the young cat when he puts 2 balls on the ground?
Honestly, I think this one, like he just got so excited because he knew he had the opportunity before and he didn't know if it was gonna happen. It came again, and then I think he just thought about it too much. Because that's not something that's like that he'll do on a regular basis. If the ball's in the air, he's gonna go get it. But yeah, it was early in the year, so
I think there's probably something to be said too, right? That he's put himself in position for these multiple times. He's got 3 of them that are their passes broken up, and I know that counts for a DB too. You want the interception, but at least he's continuing to put himself in the right spot.
For sure. And I mean, this play is like very, very impressive. So we would usually start 12 to 14 yards off, and he's supposed to be in like deep middle of the field, but he's just so instinctive and so natural in his reads that he made this play, I don't know, maybe like 9 yards off the ball.
Right.
Which is just so impressive in itself. I wish he would have caught this one, but that just shows you how good his instincts are and just how great of a football player he really is.
We're probably going to have to apologize to Josh that I picked 3 of these clips where his hand's on his head at the end. Like, we know what he can do. I think that's sort of a mixed bag, right? Like, you make some of those plays, you take the next step. But this is one just to make it up to Josh for the others. You can add this to the highlight reel. You had a really good vantage point at the end of this play. What do you remember?
Honestly, what I remember, I don't even know if we had a call at the end of at the beginning of the play. I think everybody was just
the game's over. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of thing. Like, we knew we were gonna win, but yeah, Josh, he definitely didn't want him getting in that end zone, and it was kind of, I think he took it as disrespect that the quarterback wanted to lower his shoulder. So yeah, it didn't end well for him. That's a dead body.
What did it sound like? I mean, I was at the other end of the field, so I only saw it, and I was like, "Oh my! I think Jack Cohn is dead." Like that. What did it sound like?
I honestly give him props for standing up after that. That was one of the loudest hits I've ever heard, and I had to tell Josh, I was like, "Bro, chill, bro, chill." We were laughing about it.
All right, for a safety, what's better, a big hit like that out there in the open field, or the pick?
I'm gonna say pick.
All right.
Because both impact the game, but I think you have more of an impact catching the pick and hopefully returning it for a touchdown too.
Yeah, this probably doesn't feel that great the next day either, maybe. But Josh Proctor making some plays for the Buckeyes, trying to replace Jordan Fuller. Always great to catch up with Jordan Fuller, one of my favorites to cover throughout his career, and wishing him nothing but the best, and thanks for his time on this one. Jordan, thanks, man.
Thank you, man. It was my pleasure.
All right, stick with us at Lettermen Row. More coverage of the defensive backs coming your way. For Jordan, I'm Austin Ward. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe below to get the latest videos from Lettermen Row.
We got Letterman Live, we've got the practice report, we got rapid reaction. Hey, and you know we got BuckIQ with Zach Bourne.
For sure. We got recruiting breakdowns with Berm. We got whatever you need. Ohio State football and Ohio State athletics, we've got you covered here at Lettermen Row.